tend to write short poems, light poems, and I like writing about Halloween and autumn. So the first two poems here are part of that. First one's called Bone Buff. Let's take off our skin and dance around in our bones in the night, in the moonlight. Let's go bone-footed in wet grass, bone-toed in soft sand, drape scarves over our bony ribs, and tip top hats off bony skulls in the night, in the moonlight. Let's glide bone naked down the city streets, bony dip at the beach. Twirl canes around bony fingers and shake our bone booties. In the mood, in the night, in the moonlight. Sorry about that. This next one is the Halloween, one of the Halloween pieces I have. This one's called All Saints Eve. When the moon sails low in the sky and wind brushes around your ankles, when leaves scamper before you and hide behind tree roots as you pass, when clouds creep across the moon and shade windows of watching houses, when lights flicker and dance from grinning lips and peering eyes on doorsteps and fences, when cats slink low across the road and trees reach out to catch your hair, when brooms lean skyward and owls ask who goes by, when cobweb-veiled bushes and porch corners shroud your face, when costumes of dreams and nightmares stroll down sidewalks, when night comes calling, whispering your name, come out, walk with me, when footsteps and small scurrying creatures echo behind you, that's when Hallows Eve kisses your cheek and tugs at your arm. Come out and walk with me, in memories and hopes of what was and might be. So, if you've ever written poems and wanted them published, it's one thing to write poems for your own enjoyment, it's another thing to want them published. Then you have an understanding of where this poem comes from. This is called After Reading Pushcart Prize 2010. And if you haven't heard about Pushcart, it's one of the major prizes for writing. I read these honored authors, stories and poems beyond my skill and often beyond my grasp. I envy those whose jobs make writing a daily activity, and I find my courage disappearing. But I can't fault them. They must write. How can they not? Even as I must write. It would be so much easier if publishing didn't matter. Now I have a sense of why Emily kept her poems to herself. It is a comfort not to be afraid, to not risk showing them to editors and have them return unwanted.
Wow.
I like painting pictures with words. This is autumn's RSVP to summer's farewell party. Autumn sends her calling card of cooling nights, soft rains, and smoky fog at morning rise, while summer lights her Indian fires, orange and red and yellow in the tips of leaves, whistles down katydid tunes, and whirls with fireflies one last time.